You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay commentary, man. We're again bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3. Like I said I was going to bring you this gameplay yesterday using the G36C, standard attachments, 2 attachments, silencer, red dot, sleight of hand pro, hardline pro, marksman pro. That's pretty much it. I've got a javelin on there as my second G. Playing a ground war, kill confirmed, on Bakaara or something. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I've gone through this before, but Bakaara is the map I'm playing on. So moving on with that anyway. I said I was going to bring you this comm yesterday. It's going to be a long one and it's not going to be as formulated as I first thought, but I've got a few different aspects and points that I want to talk about. Modern Warfare 3 and service connection issues or lag issues, and generally just the whole scenario so far of what I've seen anyway, of what's going on within Modern Warfare 3 and why like the connections are seeming a little bit more funny than past Call of Duty games and everything like that. So first off, let me start it off with it anyway. We all know it's undeniable. There's going to be issues with any well, I was going to say any game, but we'll narrow it down. Any Call of Duty game, the beginning lifespan, there's going to be a few issues, teething problems, we all call it. I mean, with Modern Warfare 2, there was a lot of fucked up shit. Well, there still is a lot of fucked up shit in that game. I can't really remember to begin with at the start of Modern Warfare 2 whether or not like what got patched and everything like that. So we're going to call that a void for now. We'll take Black Ops being the closest like Call of Duty anyway. So start of Black Ops, there was obviously a few problems. If you don't remember, you'll remember that they had big issues with parties and getting into games with parties and generally inviting people to parties and all this kind of scenario about how people would get kicked from lobbies, all this kind of stuff like that, man. And every game at the start has its problems, but it's all to do with how fast the developers want to jump on board and be able to fix it. And I've explained to you yesterday how sorry, I'm a bit ill today as well, so if you hear me like need to clear my throat, forgive me on that behalf, because I don't know, man. I got something wrong with me, man. I need to stop smoking, I suppose, but I don't know. I just got whatever. I'm not gonna stop smoking no either. But moving on with that anyway, right? So I don't know. We all know that like the game's gonna have problems to begin with and everything like that, but like I said, it's all to do with how fast the developers want to jump on board and fix it. And so far, what I'm feeling at the moment is they're taking like an oblivious stance, or they're turning a blind eye, or whatever you want to call it, to the whole scenario of these lag connections with, well, the service connection provider networking, or whatever you want to call it like that. There's no like way of defining it from my perspective anyway, because I can't define it because I'm not a developer, so I don't know exactly what's causing all these problems. But there's numerous accounts of like different variations of proving that Modern Warfare 3's service connection network, whatever you want to call it, like I'm just going to call it the service connection network. I hope you all understand what I mean. Like, we know it's a peer-to-peer service with Call of Duty, but the Call of Duty has got to have some kind of service, network, region, provider, whatever you want to call it like that, to actually be able to have the game be able to perform and everything like that. So, I don't know, but I've already explained to you that with $250,000 spent on patches already, I don't know, somebody left a comment on it yesterday and they explained something to him, right? If Modern Warfare 3, well, if Infinity Ward have 20 patches within the entire lifespan of Modern Warfare 3, that would be $1 million. $1 million! Like Dr. Evil style or whatever like that. But that would be $1 million. And to think that they've just spent $1 million patching a load of useless... Right there, I don't know what that guy was doing. I probably just completely vexed him. Seriously, that's probably the lag for you, though. He probably knifed me. Like, and I wasn't even standing there. Let's say, for instance, I was probably like 2 meters away looking the opposite direction. See, that's where I'm noticing lag issues and shit, and you're noticing certain situations. Has it just started fucking pissing it down? Oh my god, no. It's like a fucking... Oh my god, I just had a look out the window, mate. It's pissing it down. Jesus. I was going to do a vlog today about this as well, so I don't know. I could kind of get my farts out, but I gave it an attempt. It essentially just broke down into a vlog of impressions and everything like that. I just started doing everything. Like, my name is Maximus Decimus Minidius. And I don't know, I just broke down into it. Whatever, man. Moving on. This is serious time anyway. So, as I was saying, right, that would be £1 million they could put towards dedicated servers, or improving the service network, whatever you want to call it, service provider network, whatever you want to call it, like that. Service connection, whatever. I don't know, man. It's strange. Like, they're spending money and they're throwing money away, but they deny us the actual satisfaction of having good connections and having a game that's not entirely based upon connections, because that's essentially what Call of Duty's been in any kind of game. That's what it's always been. It's always been a game of connections, and then on top of that, skill. Sometimes skill will outrival the connection. Like, say for instance, if you've not got the connection, I've admit a few cases where you will have like a 2-bar or something like that, but you'll still be able to beast because you've got more skill than the other players, even though they've got a connection advantage. And then there'll be other times where you'll have a really, really bad connection, and you'll have a really good connection, but you'll get shitted on by people with better skill than you or something like. Well, maybe not skill. In my case, you usually get you're only gonna get killed by a camper. Nobody outskills the crack, man. Understand this. But anyway, moving on, right. That rain's really put me off, you know. It's like proper raining on them. Whatever, man. Moving on. But I don't know. There's just so many different variations of where this lag seems to be coming from, and just the whole... Like I said, man, it's something to do with the service and the network or something like that. Something's fucked up within Call of Duty's network. And I was always explaining, right, kind of comparing it to the most recent Call of Duty being Black Ops. We're not going to lie. Nobody can lie. We all know there was problems at the start of that game with like the network and everything like that, with the whole kind of online service. There was definitely problems. You not remember not being able to get into parties, waiting around forever, and then not even getting into a lobby. I mean, there's still problems like that still do happen within Blops till recently. Like when I remember last playing it, I still remember having a few times where you wouldn't be able to get into a lobby and shit like that. And essentially, man, I don't know what's going on, but there's got to be something interesting going on, like whether or not it's something to do with Activision, like just opening the server every time. I'm not 100% sure though, but I'm pretty sure that they'd have to open a server each and every time for a Call of Duty game, just to actually manage the whole connections and that. I mean, for instance, I couldn't see them running the same server as they do for Black Ops as they'll do for Modern Warfare 3. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, it'll become overcrowded and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. It's just a real pickle on what to think about, and I don't know why I use pickle. I've never used that phrase in my entire life, but that's kind of sums up what the scenario is with Modern Warfare 3. It's fucking, you're seeing something that you never would have expected to see within Modern Warfare 3. I mean, I don't even know how I didn't get a hit mark, I didn't get fucked up. You see, that's the perfect example. I'm wrapping up towards the end of the game now as well, and you're going to see why I brought you this gameplay. You saw I was blatant lag issues there. I'll lock onto this now. Bang. What, you know what I mean? I was going 49 to 2. 49 to 2. And then the game just drops. I mean, that's not what I was last year. I was going flawless for ages as well. If you didn't notice, I was going flawless for absolutely ages. And then the game just drops. And then, I don't know if that was my final score, but I remember checking the scoreboard and it being 49 to 2. So when I stopped the recording, I just put 49 to 2 in. That's what's going to go in the title. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know, man. You saw two examples perfectly right there at the end. There was like, I don't know, maybe it was something to do with Stealth Bomber, but I'm still telling you, my sights were aimed at least on him to at least get a hit marker. I didn't even get a hit marker, and then what? The game drops. So I don't know, man. I don't want to sound like I'm bitching about it. I'm going to go talking over at the end there a little bit, but the scenario is they need to get the shit fixed, and without getting the shit fixed, they're going to run it into an early grave like they did with Modern Warfare 2, except without it being different fucked up variations of the game, i.e. perks, attachments, noob tubes, whatever you want to call it. that fucked up Modern Warfare 2. It's going to be the same with Modern Warfare 3, except it's going to be the connection that's going to kill the game. The connection's going to kill it. I mean, seriously, I had a brainstorm. I should have kept on playing Black Ops instead of playing Modern Warfare 2 to get prepared for Modern Warfare 3, because with Modern Warfare 3, it still takes more bullets. It takes like the same amount of bullets as it does in Black Ops to kill somebody. It doesn't put people down quick enough. It's the latency issues that's fucking it up, man. I don't know, take it for what it is. End of the gameplay, peace.